Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. I'm Marcos, and I'm here in this room with Mateus and Anderson for just one more Talk and Talk English immersion. We have a second breakout room where uh, Ricardo, Chris, and Daphne are talking about the same subjects. Talk and Talk is a platform, is a community where we practice English conversation. In fact, not only English, but also Spanish, French, Italian, German, and Mandarin. Our methodology focus on giving all of our students the, 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 the they need confidence to speak fluently, and we believe that following this methodology, one can go from scratch to completely fluency in less than 12 months. Considering that Talk and Talk is not a school, so I'm not a teacher. I'm a student as well as Mateus and Anderson. I'm here as a host, leading and facilitating this conversation, but I'm here to learn together with my colleagues. Let me introduce myself. I am 48 years old. I live in Sao Paulo. I am married, father of two daughters. They are twins, teenagers. Uh, I live as I have said that I live in São Paulo. In fact, I live in a small city named Cajamar that is close to São Paulo in the metropolitan area of São Paulo. Uh, in my free time, I love to take my time with my family, traveling, going to movies, hiking, riding bikes. I work in the technology field as a project manager. Actually, I'm working remotely from Brazil to a company in the United States. In this global project, I use English as my primary conversational language, and Talk It has helped me to get the, the confidence to be there. Mateus, please introduce yourself.
Sure. Good morning for everyone. My name is Mateus. I'm 25 years old. I'm married and I live with my daughter and my wife in Maracanaú, a city near Fortaleza, Ceará. I work in marketing as a copywriter. So I write sales emails, ads, and landing pages. And also I'm a musician, so I play at the church uh, at weddings parties, and in my free time, I like reading good books, cooking for my family, and practice sports with my friends.
What instrument do you play?
I play guitar and acoustic guitar, and I
Great,
try to play bass, sing, but it is just a fun. But my principal instruments are guitar.
great, thank you. Andrew Anderson, please introduce yourself.
All right. Hello, guys. Good morning. Uh, my name is Anderson. I am from São Paulo, next to the city Osasco. My city is Carapicuíba. Uh,
Great,
I am 41 years old, right? Uh, my work this moment in IT in the field the computer network. Right. I have two children. I am married. I like to free time. I like to stay with my family, with my My children's, I like Jin, I like Rum. Acho que é Rum. Uh, Let me see. This is my second time in here in the platform. That's my English not is good because I feel confidence. I don't confidence. I feel. Só, só. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Anderson. Congratulations for your braveness to be here. It's not, I know that it's not easy, but you will see a month ahead that your English, not your English, you have the English, you have the words, you can communicate yourself, but you will feel more comfortable, and the confidence will come from this point on. Feel free, as I said you at the beginning, feel free to speak in Portuguese if you need, to ask us to clarify anything you need. And last but not least, welcome to Talk and Talk. I hope you enjoy it as well as I'm enjoying this as almost 1 year. I'm here since August 2024, and Talk and Talk is what I could advance in my English is unbelievable in these 8 months. And I study English for almost 30 years. But these last 8 or 10 months made a huge transformation in my English, in my conversation. Guys, our subject today is about lifestyle, and we are talking about habits and strategies that we can use to improve our results day by day. So the first question, Mateus, is what is a small habit that makes a big difference in your day?
Oh, some years ago, I started to have the habit of planning my next day before I go to the bed. So every day, I sit in my table and I analyze the next day, my routine, and I analyze what I should do and what I will do primary in the morning, for example, and analyze my schedule to to when I wake up in the next day, I I know what I should do first and second, and this is the this is a habit that help me to um to have time and energy for do what I need to do. So this is the a small habit, but makes a, a great difference in my day.
Great. Yes, I used to plan my days and my weeks in advance too, and this helps us a lot.
Yeah.
Anderson, do you have any small habit that makes your day easy, that gives you more results?
Uh, I was think about this. One thing is I change in my life. Simple simple changes for let me see for I made you more polite with people, ser mais educado com as pessoas. Um exemplo, I say good morning, good morning, or and the smile with people. I help you more people. I try, I try, I tried this.
Great. Do you believe that what you give to the universe will returns to you?
Yes, I believe this.
I do believe in this too. I do believe in this too. Especially in the traffic. Uh, ac- Actually, I work at home, so uh, I don't used to be many times in traffic, but the days when I go to the traffic with, I don't know, annoyed for something and I try to drive faster than anyone, don't give space, no one gives me space too. Terrible days. On the other hand, that day that I feel calm, okay, you need this space to make this movement. Go ahead, go in front of me, no problem at all. It looks like that in the next corner, someone will give me space too, and traffic will flow smoothly. I do believe in this too. Guys, for me, I do believe with both of you, plan my days ahead, being polite, kind with others, makes my day uh, smart, easy. Well, not exactly smart, but easy. Uh, and what I can add on this is that I'm an early bird person. I work better in the morning. So I try to put the most important jobs, most important tasks, or the difficult ones to start in the morning. And for example, I go to the gym. 3 or 4 years ago, I hated. I didn't go to the gym at that moment. But in a certain moment, a doctor said to me, "Okay, there is no that the question is not about how long you will live, but how better you will live this year. So if you want to live better, you need to go to the gym and weight some lifts. And okay, I will. I'm a father of two daughters, so I need to be ready to help her to stay with her. So I started going to the gym. But as I told you, a- actually I like going to the gym. It's not a deal for me today, but at the beginning it was. So going to the gym was the first appointment in my day. I wake up and go to the gym. So after that, everything that come will be easier. So, and I do the same with my tasks at job. So if I have 2 or 3 important tasks to do, I will prioritize them to start in the morning, and I will prioritize that to start with the hardest one. Because once I once I finish that task, once I win that battle, the other ones will be easier. So, and if I needed to work, keep working on that task on the afternoon, I will be engaged in that. Because if I leave to start engaging in something that is challenging on the afternoon, I will probably fail. So that is something that I learned about myself and a small habit that I bring to my days, and that it helps me a lot. Anderson, what's something that you think everyone should stop doing in the morning?
I always think about this question. I need to do more often because I doing I doing it. Uh, the morning, everyone should stop shaking the earphones in the moment o wake up, right? This moment se vocês conseguirem entender, mas tipo, todas as pessoas pegam o celular quando acordam, né? Acho que
Yeah,
this not is good, not is good because uh, come distraction, acho distraction, force moment, we wake up, we take uh, to talk, mini talk with God, think in your day. Acho que é isso, não sei se vocês conseguem entender mais.
thank you. I could understood. Getting your cell phone in once you wake up, uh, break that connection with God, that connection with yourself. Uh, I totally agree with you. The smartphone gives us instant dopamine, and that can give can leave us to uh, keep looking for this uh, tools to these triggers during our days, and this makes even harder to do with our duties during the day. I totally agree with you. And for you, Mateus, what is something that you think we should stop doing in the morning?
I was thinking about this question and I was thinking exactly the same habit. I agree with you. And for me, I wake up and scrolling in social media, for example, scrolling reels on Instagram is the worst habit that anyone can do in the morning because you start your day. Um, I don't know how to say this in English, like gastando sua energia. Yeah, I don't know. And
Wasting,
yes, wasting your energy,
waste, to waste.
wasting
Yeah.
your time because you start to scrolling and you don't know when you have to stop and start your day, for example. Uh, um, and you put some um bad news, for example, to your mind, and you don't have a time to wake up, breathing, organize your day, for example, or stay with your family to have a breakfast. And scrolling on social media is the worst habit for me. I know it's hard because I have this problem too. It's automatic. You wake up and search for your phone to have a dopamine to your brain, but it's necessary to evitate this habit because it's the worst habit that anyone can have is so hard.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that actually more than 95% of the population fights with this bad habit, and just a small part of them or of us, because I'm part of these persons too, and just a small part of us recognize this as a bad habit. For me, to put a different insight here, I think that considering that I am an early bird person, I think that start the day procrastinating is the worst thing I could do to my day. Even on Sundays. Sundays are for me leisure time, leisure day. I don't used to have appointments or important appointments on Sundays. Sunday for me is for leisure to be with my family. But even on Sundays, I start my day doing something that is important. So I go to the bakery, I go to the supermarket, I go do something that is important. Then once I have my day fully organized, I feel energized. So then I will have my leisure time. I will watch a movie with my family. I will uh, read something. I will watch a soccer game on TV. But for me, start the day procrastinating is the worst we can do because it's hard to break the designer. Let me see if the words that inertia. Yeah, inertia. To break the inertia is hard. So if you, that is the reason why I think that is important for us to start the day in movement. Because if you start your day stopped, you will probably remain stopped for all the day. Mateus, can you read and answer the question number 3, please?
Sure. Question 3 is, can you share a productive hack that actually works for you? Um, I I do I organize my day similar that you, Marcos. Like you said, I organize my tasks to prioritize the most important tasks for the beginning for my day, for the morning, for example, because in the morning I have more energy, I am more creative, and I'm not so anxious because when I start my day, I try not to scroll in the social media. I try not to enter on WhatsApp, for example. So I don't have problems in my mind yet. So when I start to work, when I start to work, when I start to write for my clients, my mind is more empty for of problems, so I can be more creative. So this is my productive hack. So I try to write most fast that I can just to finish the task, and this is a way that I find to don't procrastinate. So I try to write so fast, and some hours later I return to this text, for example, to this task, and I review the task. So is it's my process to deliver a text for a client. I add a email, for example, and this is the way that I find to not procrastinate my work. So that's my product hacks.
Thank you. And you, Anderson, can you share a productivity hack that you use?
Uh, for me, productive day, I needed to go to bed early, but I wake up early. I am wake up with different people because different person, né? Because I wake up with more energy, more happy, more more attitude. My day is very well.
Great. Thank you. Do you have Are you married?
Yes.
Do your wife has the same energy than you in the mornings, or do you have trouble because of that difference?
No, she's happy because I feel my energy, but sometimes I go to late to to bed. I wake up more lazy, sabe? Mais preguiçoso, meu dia não rende, não quero ir fazer compra. Então,
No.
for me,
Ask you because I wake up with the same energy as you said, but my wife needs 1, 2, sometimes 3 hours to start. And we, especially on the weekends, we have some trouble with that because I wake up wanting to talk, wanting to do something, and she, no, man, calm down. You are singing this time in the morning. How can you wake up so early to go to the gym? Oh, okay. But that's it. We are different. On the other hand, at the end of the day, she used to be more full of energy than I do. Guys, productivity hack that I use and works for me is having times during my days. In fact, though, there are two different productivity hacks. The first one is saving some time on my day to that gives me the opportunity to focus on something that is important for me or to take on time for uh, get away from my tasks and read something to clean my mind. So I have one focus time in the morning and another on the afternoon. Uh, I sometimes I use this focus time, these moments to accommodate some unplanned meeting that comes or unplanned task. But most of the times I will use them to clean my mind and focus on something that is important. And the second productivity hack that I use is I don't know if you know the the Pomodoro technique. That is, you create you divide your timing slots of 25 minutes that you use to focus on the task, and then 5 minutes that you can leisure and you can do another different thing. So I use this a lot. I try to not have meetings that go longer than 30 minutes. So this gives not only for me, but for all the participants on that meeting, the opportunity to be focused to have the most important goals in that 30 minutes. And I do this even when I'm doing a personal task or my readings. I don't use to, even if I had in my free time 1, 2, 3 hours to read a book that I'm engaged to. I will break this time in blocks of 25 minutes and 5 or 10 minutes of leisure. This gives me I feel that I can feel more energized and concentrated on what I'm doing. So this helps me a lot. Anderson, can you read and answer the question number 4, please?
Sure. What is when warning sickness is someone routine that indicate burnout? Burnout is very complication because uh that is complication because I feel sometimes burnout with I heavy procrastination or irritation with people's or loss interest in the things.
Great. And for you, Mateus?
For me, clarity signal is when a person can't have a good rest. No, like when the person can't stop what uh, they should do and just rest, just have a good night for sleep. So the person are so stressful, are so busy what they should do, and can't just stop the emergencies and have a rest moment. So this is a loop. You don't have a rest
Yeah.
to retire your energy, and be you will be more anxious, and you don't don't um finish your tasks, and the cycle starts again and again and again.
Yeah. For me, is the same. When someone is on the automatic, as we used to say in Portuguese, you don't have time to rest. You don't have time to plan your task. You just following. Give me the next ticket. Give me the next. What should I do? What should I do? I will do. Um, and not exactly on the routine, but something on on the habits of that person. She on their moods. They are always upset, always sad. Uh, they are. Uh, you can. They don't have that sense of humor. So for me, it's a very red flag that they are coming to a burnout. For me, my wife, instead of me, she works on the office every day, and she commutes for 3 hours every single day driving on the traffic of São Paulo. So she used to be very stressed. And when I see that she's at home and all she wants to do is to sleep, I know that she is coming to a burnout. So I try to help her to understand this and make some changes on her routine to avoid this. So those are the red flags for me that gives me the that signals that someone is coming to a burnout. And for me too. Question number 5. What advice would you give to someone who is overwhelmed by routine? For me, I will try. I just think that before offering advices, we need to understand what's the context, the general context of that person, because advices without context can be useless. So what's happening with that people that is making her routine so overwhelming. And once I understand this, and if I think that I cannot offering an advice, it will be, for example, if that person start identifying someone in their routine that is not so important, something that you are doing in the auto mode, but because you are used to, but that is just giving you is just overwhelming you, but don't give you nothing in exchange. Don't offer you any positive results on the exchange. And try to cut this so you can focus on the most important things, free some time, and start finding a better balance between your duties and your well-being. And for you, Anderson.
Uh, for me, in my opinion, uh, the person need to get to know yourself. All right. Uh, I I I will keep the phrase in aqui my mind in my mind that it is slow down because the world we live is very hard because I money problems, money, everything is this money. Um, I I advise to people go to the beach, enjoy your family, uh, enjoy your family, your children's drinking beer, uma caipirinha, relax, sabe? Um, a life to be light, all right?
Great, thank you. And you, Mateus?
My advice would be prioritizing your rest moments. Take a moment in your day to do nothing. Take a breath. Talk with who you love, and have try to have a good night to better well. Because today we we how can I say, mm, when we are working, we try to rest, and when we are resting, we try to work. We don't have the contrast between the two things. So this is the most problem for me. To have a good routine, to don't don't feel overwhelmed by the routine. For me, the secret, yes. When you are working well, and when you are resting well. So this is my advice.
Great, thank you. Mateus, can you read and answer the question number 6, please?
Sure. What's something you have removed from your routine that helped you a lot? Um, I mm, it's a good question. I just can remember about my the foods that I eat, because some years ago when I eat foods with sugar in my routine, foods, um, fast foods, for example, um, I I felt so lazy, so anxious sometimes, and today, uh, later I started to have a fitness lifestyle. I I eat better and I feel better too too. So this is the that I can remember now.
Great. And you, Mateus, is there something that you removed from your routine that helped you? Perdão, Anderson.
All right. Uh,
Sorry.
now, no problem. I remove is through my life is indiscipline, that word, indisciplina, indiscipline, não sei se é assim que fala, indiscipline, because I feel years ago I was very lazy. I don't like study. I don't like work. My life is very bad. After I change my mind, I I put I put discipline in first lugar. Uh, my 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 life change.
Great. For me, something that I removed from my routine, uh, procrastinating in the morning. I've said that before. That it used to be something that I used to do, and I removed this from my day, and this helped me a lot. Guys, I will bring the our colleagues from the other room. It's 95th. I was trying to find a way to send them a message, but from Zoom, but I didn't find a way, so I will just close their room and they will join us. Let me do this. One. That's it. They will start join us. Hey Anderson, how are you feeling in your second immersion?
Uh, I feel good. Good. Uh, I foresee my immersion after I feel very bad. Eu sumi por algumas semanas depois da minha primeira imersão que eu me senti, não tava, sei lá. Mas aí essa semana I feel happy. Então ontem eu preparei, tipo, estudei, sabe? Tipo, fiz umas colinhas e tal, aí tô me sentindo mais seguro.
Great,
Mas acho que eu preciso fazer todo dia.
perfeito.
Amanhã eu vou tentar fazer também. Sei lá, pra dar uma.
You are doing great, guy. Daphne, Chris, and Ricardo, sorry for being so unpolite and closing the room. I was looking for a way to send you a message to warn you that I will close. I need to close the room, but I didn't find.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
there are a way to do this in Zoom, but I
yeah.
didn't know yet.
That's the same section that you create rules. No? It's the same sector. You could send a message.
Yes, I was looking for here, but I didn't find a way to send the message. I come to the breakout rules function, but there no way to. I didn't find the feature to send a message. Sorry. Uh, how were your conversation going? When and How far in the questions have you gone? Ricardo?
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
How you went to the which question?
Oh yeah,
Number
number 8, I believe.
number
Let
8,
me
great
let me
question.
let me see. Yeah, the last one is number 8.
The last one was number 8. Great. We stopped at the question number 6.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So let's try to the last one. Let's see if that we have time for everyone. Question number 10. If a friend wanted to improve their routine, what's the first tip you would give, Daphne?
Yeah, I would say go ahead to have courage, try your best, and never give up because the routine needs to constancy and never give up and try a little bit each a day until achieve your goals.
Great, thank you. And for you, Chris?
Change is really hard every time, but it's really important. Maybe this change is for this friend is good for him or her. To me, I totally approve and the incentive to grow up and don't give up too.
Great, thank you. Mateus?
My tip is to take a moment to think about what you want to have with your routine, what results you are searching, and organize your day, organize your routine to try to conquer these goals.
Great, thank you. Anderson?
I would just say, my friend, change your habits, change have a routine in your life, yourself to look the people around you.
Thank you. Ricardo?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Question number 10. If a friend
Yeah,
wants to improve their
sure.
routine, what's the first tip you would give?
Mm, yeah, I was talking in our uh, breakout room regarding the situation. Uh, sometimes I could sound like weird, but do therapy is important because uh, sometimes, for example, when you uh, try to insert a new habit, attitude in your life, for example, search for a hobby or something, you don't feel motivated or you don't find the exact situation. Because sometimes, for example, you fall in love in a specific thing. Uh, you that's an option. You could suddenly fall in love for a hobby, for example, playing guitar, paint a picture. But the most part of the time, I believe, you this kind of situation don't happen. It's necessary, for example, keep in touch in certain thing during some while, and then suddenly you notice some good movements, good things, and suddenly you fall in love. It's a process. It's not exactly a instant situation in your life, I believe. So in this case, this kind of situation is necessary to keep in touch, ourselves in a different place to try to source this kind of attitude in your life. That's it.
Great, great, guys. Yes. As you all said, changing is hard, but sometimes we need. The one thing I could add, what was already said, is try to find uh, something that you usually do in your day, one habit that you are used to, and try to connect this new habit to that one. For example, when I have to take some medicine in the morning, uh, and I used to forget these medicines, I will leave this close uh, to my escova de dente. I forgot the name. Sorry for that, guys.
Toothbrush.
Tough bridge, thank you. So because when I look to that tough bridge, I will remember, oh, I need to take that medicine.
Yeah.
So connect to a new habit to an old habit is better than the second advice, as you already said, is you start, try to enjoy the journey and don't stop until you get your your results. Try to enjoy the journey. Guys, 10 a.m. I need to close the room. Thank you for being here. Hope you had enjoyed the immersions and the conversation. I've shared the link of the survey in the chat, and I would thank you for giving me some feedback and advice for themes for the next immersions. Have a good day, have a good weekend, a good week. See you